I'm Bryan from Fairlane. I will be playing some music shortly. Prior to the musical section of my performance, I'm going to be giving a brief talk. It's something that has come to my attention recently. I was reading about it. I started working with it a little bit. I got into it, and so I decided to bring it to the world. I'm going to be telling you some simple instructions for conversion to a biomechanical soul. This is based on a group of people called the Autonomous. The Autonomous movement in their manifesto, Myth and Industrialization, published in November of last year, adopted a position informed by radical interpretations of Nietzsche, Marx, and Isaac Asimov that strove to integrate myth and mechanization to achieve an ontological symbiosis between man and machine. Faced with the continued marginalization by technology of ever-widening demographics, the rampant de-animization or violent removal of a species' right to a soul, and concomitant reduction of that species' mythic status in the biosentient community, the Autonomous envision a future where humans and machines freely acknowledge their mutual dependence and recognize each other as spiritual brethren engaged as equals in the adventure of existence. To assist in the advent of this brave new world, the Autonomous have issued instructions for spiritual communion with non-biological sentience, and have also made available certain instruments that can aid in the process. The first step in achieving spiritual communion with the mechanical is to achieve communion with the inanimate. An inanimate object possesses certain spiritual properties in common with the mechanical, such as the lack of a carbon-based platform, the foregoing of such biological necessities as respiration or nutritive dependency, and the ability to remain in relative stasis for extended periods. The Autonomous recommend attempting one's first communion with a simple object such as an aluminum chair. There's some here if you wanted to try it, or a piece of plastic refuse such as an empty milk jug. This is just a basic step. You sit with the object that you're attempting spiritual communion with, concentrate on it, meditate with it, carry it around with you for a while, maybe go on a hike, get to know it. You'll start to feel bound to it, and eventually you'll enter into a profound mystical union. And once one has entered into the mystery of the inanimate, one is prepared for the next step, communion with the mechanistic. The mechanistic mystery involves becoming one with a simple piece of machinery. Once you've achieved communion with an inanimate object, the challenge is now to integrate the consciousness of the inanimate with that of the animate, thus coming to understand the consciousness of that which moves as though having will, yet has no will of its own. It's good to start small, again, perhaps with the toaster oven, working its way up through conveyor belts, alarm clocks, and audio-visual equipment, until one is able to attain communion, hopefully with an automobile or a backhoe, a piece of construction equipment, maybe. Different mechanical objects have different personalities, obviously, so depending on who you are, and in the same way that you're not going to find, it's not going to be easy to find a basis for spiritual union with just anyone that you meet in the world. You have to kind of keep an eye out, or keep your energy flow out and pick up on which mechanical objects seem to speak to you. And then, as with the inanimate objects, spend time with them, go into the process, and then once you achieve that, it remains only to achieve communion with a form of artificial intelligence. Obviously, the computer is the natural choice. It's best to first attempt communion with your laptop or home computer, since you already have a well-developed working relationship with it. You already know each other pretty well. You know each other's quirks. The computer is familiar with your mind, It probably has a lot of your files on it already. Be advised, though, that entering into spiritual communion with your computer may affect how you perceive your computer, and your relationship will likely undergo a profound metamorphosis. You won't be able to maybe go to the same sorts of internet sites with your computer as you could before. Okay, so those are the 3 steps. It's very, obviously there's a lot of literature. I can give you some pamphlets afterwards. This is like really basic. I just wanted to let you know that it's out there. And it's very possible that trying this program, you'll find yourself still unable to achieve an ontological symbiosis with the machine. And for this purpose, the automatonists have designed an ingenious device that requires only a one-time initial investment, a small monthly fee, and minimal surgery. And it allows you to commune spiritually with any machine, anytime, anywhere. I myself have been retrofitted with the latest model, and I will now perform a brief demonstration of its miraculous properties. Okay, so this is my computer. This is a Tesla faith generator. You just set it on top of the machine that you want to commune with. Okay. This is just a simple. Well, a lot of us are musicians here, so we're familiar with this type of cable. Same as you're used to. So, again, this is a fairly simple surgical procedure. It takes very little time. And, I'll now achieve ontological symbiosis with my laptop computer.
Yeah, you're gonna return on that one.
Okay, well, it's nearly flawless. It's extremely easy to use, unfortunately, sometimes. Well, at any rate, I highly recommend using this product. Again, I have literature. Afterwards, you can talk to me.
Try one more time. Yeah, I want to hear.
It's not actually that interesting. What a disappointment. It was working just fine before. I had an insane experience on the way here.
None of this is a joke, Bruce. That's why I spilled out this fucking survey.
Yeah. Anyway, alright, thank you for your time. I'll go play some music now. It's supposed to make a bunch of noise and light up and stuff, but obviously it didn't work.
Woo!
Fail.
Are you going to collect these surveys?
Yeah, I need to turn them into my teacher.
The lecture was really, really good. I want to join.
Where are the templates?
Oh, I see what happened. Connection fell apart. Okay. Okay. Are we good together? Okay, so after the musical portion of that's entertainment.
4 pieces of robot, legs and arms and brains and eyes and pistons and torsos, iron and lungs and stainless steel, tongue stuck by copper wire, circuit boards and electric cords, minds that do not know desire. When I find the secret object of my obsessive searching, from behind my eyes the robot will rise lumbering and lurching. Its voice will be a broken creak of rusted nails across horizons, speaking with such eloquence you cannot drag your gaze from him. And the robot's eyes will widen wide, and cables will come out of them, attach themselves to your skull. The scars on your temples prove them. You'll rub your hands across them in the morning with no memory, but deep inside your mind will wind the clockwork beam bent upon escaping. You'll feel the steel scraping your soul of something scratching. You'll find the codes inside and outside of you matching, as the streets you stroll with no control, compulsively collecting scraps of junk and ragged chunks of the android you find yourself erecting. When you walk, the neighbors talk behind their hands and point at you, counting on their fingers the eccentricities of your attitude. They find the figure of a man built of tin cans in your backyard to be alarming, even though his eyes are gentle and his manners are oh so charming. They'll get into their SUVs, they'll get into their Porsches, they'll gather outside your house with all their hatred and their torches. You'll hear them calling to you from the closet where you hide, demanding that you flick the kill switch and make the robot die. As the mob is working its righteous wrath into a frenzy, you'll feel the fear inside you rapidly being replaced by crazy. You'll stare into your robot's eyes, flat discs that reflect yours, as the robot sucks your mind inside itself and your body hits the floor. Now you are the robot, and the robot is you. The robot stands and runs its hands through its mechanical hairdo, and throwing back a shot of WD-40 and a shot of Jack, it opens up the door to meet the angry mob attack. Its voice will be a broken creak of rusted nails across horizons, speaking with such eloquence they cannot drag their dead gaze from him. The robot's eyes will widen wide, and cables will come out of them, slap their stupid faces, pump their eye sockets and come in them, filling up the craniums of robots, even slowly steeping into every crevice of their brains, infecting them even when they're sleeping. Then all those worthy citizens who sought to stifle the virus, soon they will be lining up with their experts saying, wire us into the motherboard, into the mainframe. We cannot compute these codes alone, their intricacy is driving us insane. And then we'll all go picking through the garbage cans are looking for pieces of robots. Legs and arms and brains and eyes, intestines and torsos, iron lungs and stainless steel tongues tied by copper wire. Circuit boards, electric cords, lines that do not know desire.
Okay, so that was two things about robots.
So what I do to bring
I tried playing the song last time I played a show and it didn't work out, but I practiced a little bit since then. Maybe it'll work.
In every heaven that's ever been devised by any prophet on the side with thousand lies, there's always one thing they forgot to include. Honey, heaven ain't heaven if it ain't got you. When I died till buried me deep, right down there at the end of the street, so I can see the soul constitute I too, just rolling in my grave and turn me about you. I wake up in the morning, put on my shoes, let a light bullshit out of me tending to. Sometimes I can start my day without beer and a shot. Can't wanna live if I can't have what you got. Before I let out of bed, I say a little prayer. Wherever I'm going, can I see you from there? Sometimes I can't get no sleep without a shot and a beer. But I'd sleep better if you were right here. Every heaven has ever been described by any prophet on the side with thousand lies. There's always one thing they forgot to include. On a heaven ain't heaven if it isn't got you. Heaven ain't heaven if it isn't got you.
Yeah, that's a newer one. Okay.
Black raven, tell me, where do you stay? When the wind of misfortune hear your nest away. For the cats now are coming in from a storm to lay their bodies down in Barnes Hall's farm. Tell me which way I should go. And first sink my feet into the dust that you rode. And my mother, she is weeping in the kitchen where she makes me her motherless person to take. The rain is falling from a sky golden gray. There's glows with rainbows and angels all the day. And the clouds of your harsh working, playing foolish games, hiding mothers' pockets underneath the wheels of train. And the trees that line the avenue where my true love lives, they are lifted from the ground now, for the roots all fail to live. And as I stand outside her house, I hold her letter in my hand. Her words sink through my fingers, small and hard as grains of sand. Black raven, tell me, where do you hide? In the pews of churches whose parishioners all have died. You can tell me stories, be they true or be they lies. I will listen while you're here, we'll forget you when you fight. Don't whisper to me softly, girl, sweet things in my ear. Don't whisper to me softly, I do not want to hear. Going down to the river, and its waters there to cry. The only way to love you is the way I have forgotten. Say the only way to love you is the way I have forgotten. Ain't hard words or hurt. Ain't no use seeing crying. Ain't no use to weep. Ain't no use seeing lying down in my bed to try and sleep. But then she takes my hand and she draws me in. Girls got the right idea. She takes my hand and she draws me in. With girls got the right idea. I've been up and down the line. Oh, Cupid never was a close friend of mine. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. Sometimes I wish I was in someone else's shoes. But then she takes my hand and she rolls me in. With girls got the right idea. She takes my hand and she draws me in. With a girl got the right idea.
I got like time for one more. Who's out there?
Nick wants some down.
Alright, well,
Just do what you want.
I'll play another one.
You in my long roof racer, and I'll take you away from here. 4 on the floor, 5th rolling across the dashboard, while the radio plays songs from the air. The violence sequestered inside us, sublimated by the singing wheels. We to a pair of horrors with 2 lanes before us, one heading home, one stretching away. Some impossibly powerful machine with an engine that rumbles like ancestral voices, urging us to gather speed. Behind us there's only a fine dust, the remains of a once great society, and we We are its last survivors, but the past means nothing to you or to me. Maybe I'll come you my phantom for Fairlane, a ghost from an earlier age. Before either you or I twinkled in our father's eyes, rock and roll had not yet been betrayed. The air is spit polished and scathing our bones like liquid chrome. Heart attack, hand grenade, these are some words that may describe my situation at home. Well, maybe I'm over 1,000 years old. I know everybody, I wrote every joke. This is not the first time I've erased from my mind the language that civilization spoke. Won't you come running, my engine I'm gunning, I swear I'll never leave you behind. The future is running away from us, we must hurry if we're to catch it in time. I'll come you in my long roof racer, and I'll take you away from here.